specifically the pharmaceutical companies, once they really understood that, oh, this thing that we call high blood pressure is really insulin resistant. This thing that we call type 2 diabetes is really insulin resistant. PCOS, obesity, high cholesterol, heart disease, all the way down the list. All of these multiple things are really one thing, and that's insulin resistance. And we know that we can reverse insulin resistance. If we reverse insulin resistance, we reverse all these other things. We can't have that. And so what they did was cut it all up, chop it all up. They turned high blood pressure into a disease, high cholesterol into a disease, type 2 diabetes into a disease, pre-diabetes into a disease, heart disease. They turned all these things into separate diseases, because now with a disease, you can now come up with a chemical that will alter the physiology of that quote-unquote disease. We can now, we already had a pill that would block the beta receptors, which will cause the contractility of the heart to decrease. Boom, we got a blood pressure medication. We already have a medication or a chemical that can slow down gluconeogenesis, the sugar release from the liver. Boom, metformin. We can use this for diabetes. We already have a chemical that can block the enzymes in the liver that's producing cholesterol. Boom, cholesterol medication. And so what they did, they chopped it all up. It's really one condition. They chopped it all up. They put a medication to it. They gave it some metrics and some boundaries that if you go above this, you have a disease. If you go below this, you have a disease. If you're not right here in our tight little windows, our tight little metrics, you have a disease. And if you have a disease, you can go out there and try to fix it on your own with food and lifestyle. But when that fails, because it will, because we won't give you the right directions, but when that fails, we have medications for you that will help you get those numbers into this tight little window.